Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire, the quiz show that can make you, the audience, a FIFA Millionaire in just 15 questions. In the previous episode, we did our Visa on, and let's just say the 100,000 FIFA point question was a little bit too difficult. I think I pushed it a little bit too far, and I don't think nobody could have known the answer for sure because we recorded the video before the end of it really came out, and therefore the correct answer should have been 24. But yeah, basically, some of the questions aren't going to be 100% correct for when the video gets uploaded, just because of obviously EA releasing new stuff and ratings change and all that jazz. But yeah, nevertheless, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch any of the previous episodes. Looking at the YouTuber leaderboard, obviously, we currently have Pi and Tom with 12 and 25k, and then the rest of the pack down on 1,000. But today, we have got a very intelligent man. He's probably the smartest in the community. Shall we find out who it is? Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Today in the hot seat with a FIFA YouTuber and doctor from Leicester in England, who was once ranked in the top 500 UK male badminton players. It is the one and only James.
How you doing, mate?
What are your expectations for today, James? What's your FIFA knowledge
Very,
level?
very low. So the thing is, I didn't play that much FIFA, so like a lot of the other YouTubers, like I know, like Tom and Andy, have been in the scene for like 5 to 7 years, right? I literally only started last year, and before that, I was only playing FIFA like a lot from maybe FIFA 16, probably FIFA 18. But I just don't have that.
Although,
much.
Danny Aaron's actually said he only been playing FIFA since FIFA 19, and he actually did quite well. So you never know. You never know.
Well, like real football as well, I'm not that strong on because my family never watched football. They immigrated from China. They didn't have there was no CSL back then. They didn't support Leicester when they got here because they didn't know what football was. So I've had to pick that up as well. So low expectations, mate. That's what it is. Very low expectations.
You're a very smart person, so I'm sure you'll do perfectly fine. You can logic your way through it.
I could try. We'll see. We'll have to see what the questions are like. I think that's it. Because if it's one of those, isn't it? If you know it, you know it. But if you don't, then
that's the wonder of a quiz.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 15 questions, 3 lifelines are possible, 100,000 FIFA points. Best of luck, James. Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Question number 1 is for 100 FIFA points. How expensive was the Team of the Year honourable mention Sabitzer? Was it A, very, B, extremely, C, enormously, or D, astronomically?
I can tell from the way that the answers are phrased that I'm sure there is more than one right answer, and probably all of them. But it was astronomically expensive. For the card you got, it was so bizarre. I just don't.
I don't understand where they came up with that price.
I really don't get it. Yeah, it's so. I don't know if they're just
not very nice to Leipzig fans or Austrians or something. But if you compare it to the Rooney, Rooney is about 150k cheaper and about 20 times better of a player. Yeah. So it's
5 ratings higher, much more usable. Yeah, I don't know.
Much better club,
Very bizarre.
All that stuff. But yeah, you do have the correct answer, James. Right. It is, any of them were the correct answer because I just wanted to
highlight how bad the pricing was.
Yeah, I don't understand. Team of the Year. What would you rate Team of the Year out of 10, James?
I packed two Team of the Year, so I'd rate it at least a 6 or a 7. I think overall the promo wasn't very good. Like people were saying, there's no 15k packs in store. The lightning rounds were relatively limited. There weren't that many special big promo packs to open. It was kind of bizarre. It was kind of bizarre, to be honest.
And removing the upgrade packs for the last 24 hours was
a strange play. Strange play.
Just, why just kill it off completely for the last 24 hours and just nothing?
I really enjoyed Zwayback's tweet. He was like, "Oh, one final stream. We're going to make loads of upgrade packs and send it." I went, "Oh, wait." As you realise they'd been removed.
Question number 2 is for 200 FIFA points. On classic FIFA controls, what does the X/A button do? Is it A, pass, B, skip, C, miss, or D, nothing?
Well, it's pass. However...
You can't pass the question, James. You have to answer.
Okay. A, pass. But you do skip with it as well. So
Yeah, technically, yeah, you are
Just
correct. I was
saying.
just thinking of like cinnamons of whatever that word is. You know what I mean?
Cinnamons.
Synonyms. There we go. You know the word.
Yeah. Cinnamon rolls. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'm
word.
butchering my words.
But yeah, I think because that's both technically right. Because it literally says press X to skip on, or press X.
You're technically you've technically outdone me there, James. Well done.
Do I get an extra point, please? I need an extra point, please. I need an extra point.
There's no points. You get the question right or wrong. There's no point system.
I need help. Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
You do have the correct answer. That is 200 FIFA points. Question number 3 is for 300 FIFA points. Who is the first end of era card on FIFA 21? Is it A. Diego Costa, B. Mesut Ozil, C. David Nugent, or D. Wayne Rooney?
I mean, I don't think any of them are retiring, other than Wayne Rooney. I don't think David Nugent is even in the game anymore.
You've disrespected David there. He's at Preston.
Is he?
You can't do that too. I think he is, yeah.
Is
Derby
he
legend
actually?
as well.
Oh no. Well,
Mesut Ozil, Ozil was like end of era at Arsenal, but obviously they've not done that because I don't know. It just wasn't. It didn't.
it
End
wasn't
quite
a
well
great
for him.
era towards the end, was it? Or even in
No.
the middle, or the beginning. It was kind of.
He had a couple of
unfortunate.
years. He had a couple of years that he was a very good player, but
But the thing is, he was never a bad player. That's the weird thing, right? Like, he was never bad. He was just out of favour the entire time.
yeah, he just wasn't fitting into the system or whatever.
Yeah, it was definitely behind the door stuff that we don't know about, basically. But yes, it is Mr. Wayne Rooney.
Final answer,
That is my final answer.
and that is correct. You got 300 FIFA points. Question number 4 is for 500 FIFA points. What rating is Team of the Year Messi on FIFA 21? Is it A 94, B 96, C 98, or D 100?
100! No, it's not 100. It's C98. I feel a bit like
is the
we're
correct
in. I
answer.
feel a bit like I'm in Slumdog Millionaire because I literally had to experience Oakley pack Team of the Year Messi in a Guess Who episode I recorded yesterday. Absolute scenes, but it meant that I went and looked at Messi. I was like, oh, cool. He's 98 rated and like 4 point something million coins. Good. I'm glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, but you've done quite well on your icon pack so far, James.
Yeah,
You've got
this
quite
is
a
the thing. I was
saviour.
like, oh, I can't believe I didn't
Cruyff.
pack it. I'm like, nah, actually, I kind of had quite a lot of luck this year already, so I can't really complain too much.
You got a nice duplicate Puskas today, didn't you?
I did. Nice is not the word I was going to use. It's one of those where, and I opened on the web app as well, so I couldn't see it. It wasn't even like a suspenseful moment. Because when I opened the mid Eusebio, that was on the PlayStation, so it came up Portuguese, centre forward, so I was like, oh, not like this. And then it came up as mid, I was like, I'll take it. Whereas this one was just, bang, duplicate. I was like, oh no. He's going straight back into the SBC.
It's good fodder.
Good fodder. Oh no, 1 million coins of fodder.
Question number 5 is for 750 FIFA points. Who is the FIFA player? Is it A. Pieface, B. Nepenthes, C. Harry Hesketh, or D. Spencer Owen?
Now, again, this is such a throwback, actually. It's really strange to think that that's how his career started. And what a start it was for Mr. Spencer.
I thought you were going to say someone else's name then. I'm really hoping you were going to say Harry Hesketh
Do you know
or
what?
Nepenthes.
In my mind, I just imagined Pi being the FIFA player. And it'd be so funny because he's absolutely massive in real life.
Yeah, just a completely different person,
complete
the way he
body
talked
shape.
and everything.
Yeah, it's Spencer Owen.
That is the correct answer. You do have 750 FIFA points.
I mean, this was back when I was watching FIFA YouTube rather than being FIFA YouTube. Like I was just a happy customer to KSI and Harry and everyone. It's kind of crazy.
Question number 6 is for 1,000 FIFA points. You get this one correct, you're guaranteed 1,000, and you've got all 3 lifelines, James. So I'm pretty sure we should be able to get there.
Yeah, if I have to use all 3, I'll use all 3.
We haven't done that before. We've used 2 before on one question, but not 3. So you could break a record today.
Not the kind of one I want to break, but we'll see.
What nation did Danny Aaron's mum mistake for when they packed icon Nedved?
It's literally Slumdog Millionaire.
Is it A, Italy, B. France, C. Germany, or D. Russia?
The video's so funny as well. France! It's red, white and blue, it's France! And the thing is, he was asking for the rating, and I think she told him, like, the pace of it, and so he was so confused, he's like, French 88? Like, who is this? It was just Nedved. It's great, man.
He was like, oh, it's going to be Vieira because it was 88.
Yeah. Great.
But, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant. I mentioned that on Daddy's episode as well, and I asked him a rating one on what rating is Nedved, and we just, I just had to, like, if you haven't seen the video, go watch it because it's brilliant.
Honestly, go watch it.
And that is the correct answer. You do have 1,000 FIFA points. Question number 7 is for 2,000 FIFA points. In which FIFA was the term legends changed to icons? Is it A, FIFA 13, B, FIFA 15, C, FIFA 17, or D, FIFA 19?
Oh, no. I don't know the answer. I know it wasn't FIFA 13, it was definitely after that. From legends to icons. I think it's one of the middle two. It's not FIFA 19, it's either 15 or 17. The issue is, I want to take a 50-50, but if it takes out the two either end, I'm going to be absolutely fuming.
We do it with a random letter generator.
No, I know. I know. There's no like choice. It's just a random one.
Yeah, there's still a good like
it's a
33% chance.
Yeah.
Like it lands on the two in the middle.
I'm gonna have to 50-50 it. I'm gonna have to 50-50 it. The worst case scenario is it's neither of those two, and I've just scuppered myself. Or if it takes out 15 and 17 here, I'm really in the mud.
So James has had to use his 50-50, and the two remaining answers are C and D. So you've got FIFA 17 or FIFA 19.
Okay. I'm almost certain it's FIFA 17. Yeah, it's definitely FIFA 17. There's no way it's FIFA 19, because I was well and truly playing by then, and they were not icons in FIFA 19. Or were they? Oh no, we're in this place. I think for the purposes of future rounds, I have to just guess, because if I end up wasting more on here, I'm just screwed either way. So I'm gonna have to say FIFA 17, mate.
Final answer.
Yeah.
And that is the correct answer. You do have 2,000 FIFA points. Well done, James.
I'm glad I 50-50 actually, because I was leaning more towards 15.
I like to split up the FIFAs anyway, so it's not back to back to back.
Yeah, no, I remember you were saying that on Andy's. Do you know what the most awful thing was? When you asked the question, I thought, FIFA 16, and then you didn't say it, I was like, damn! You said one either side, I was like, well, don't know.
Who was the highest rated freeze card on FIFA 21? Was it A, Giorgio Chiellini, B, Bobby Firmino, C, Marco Verratti, or D, Sadio Mane?
I'm pretty sure Chiellini was 89. No, actually, Chiellini was 90. Verratti was 88. And who's the second one you said? Firmino was also 89, I think. And Mane was 92. So it's Sadio Mane.
Final answer?
Yeah.
And that is the correct answer. You do have 3,000 FIFA points. Well done, James.
It's also just like, I think it's just a +2, wasn't it, on all of them? Now that I mention it, it's literally just a +2. On
might be.
I think it is. Chiellini 87 to 89, Mane 91 or 90 to 92, and then Verratti 86 to 88, and Firmino 87 to 89.
Nice and easy.
Got some maths out in the end.
Sick. What, your +2s?
Mate, yeah, I could do +2 -2, mate. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Cool. Question number 9 is for 4,000 FIFA points. Who was the biggest value transfer of the January transfer window? Is it A, Sebastian Haller, B, Papu Gomez, C, Bas Dost, or D, Morgan Sanson? Or Sanson, whoever he says. The French guy from Marseille.
I don't know. I was literally reading about the transfer window today, because it's been one of the quietest transfer windows since 2012, I think it was. I think it was like only... how many? It was like 60 or 70 million spent compared to 230 last year.
But we did have Bruno last year and a few other
Yeah,
big
but
ones.
I think it's more COVID and stuff is just shutting everything down.
It's just tricky to move people around at this time.
Who is it? The thing is, I don't really know any of those players in like playing in real life. I only know them from FIFA, and from that basis, I'd say Papu Gomez was the most expensive because he's the highest rated. But But that's not how real football works at all.
No,
I don't.
Because he's quite old as well, James.
I'm gonna have to ask the audience, I think, because I have really got no idea on this one. I think I'm gonna have to ask the audience.
So we have to use a Ask the Audience, and here are the results, James. With 73.8% is Sebastian Haller, 17% for Papu Gomez, 1.4% for Bas Dost, and 7.8% for Morgan Sansone. So what are you going to go for, James? Is it the clear cut?
Yeah,
73% one?
Because I think there's like 276 votes. So if that many people have simultaneously trolled me with the same answer, then they deserve to win. So I'm going to go with A, Sebastian Haller.
And that is the correct answer. You do have 4,000 FIFA points. Well done, James. I think Haller was 22 million.
Okay.
Sansone was about 15 to 16 million. Papu Gomez was about 9 to 10.
Really?
And Bas Dost was 3.4.
I'm glad I didn't go with FIFA ratings then.
Yeah. Obviously,
would've...
because he's quite old, Gomez. And I don't know if his contract was like out at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's a good point. He may have been out. Yeah, that's another good point. I had no idea. So I definitely needed that.
He's at Sevilla now, so should get a decent card there, hopefully. Get a link to Messi.
Strong link to Messi. Hello.
Question number 10 is for 5,000 FIFA points. When Vikram did a player review on the FIFA 13 Team of the Season Arteta, what did he mistake the abbreviation for pounds as? Is it A, lambs, B, limbs, C, libras, or D, labradors?
There's no way.
Do you have an idea, James?
Surely it's limbs. Like, the others just don't even make any sense.
Yeah, but does limbs make any sense?
Yeah, he's 7.5 limbs, mate. He's like, that's an expression people use, right? Oh, absolute limbs.
No, but like pounds is like, a person would be about 70 to 150 pounds, wouldn't they? So would 70
Well, no, but the others make even less sense. Right? Libras? It could be Libra. I don't know how smart or not, clearly, Vikram is. I don't know if it was a troll.
Do you even know who Vikram is?
No, I actually don't know. I thought you...
Okay.
Is that Vicstar? No, I'm joking. I don't know. I'm sure I don't know.
Back in the day, this was gold. This was a lovely part, like... I don't know.
Because I was not around.
No, FIFA 13 is a very long time ago.
13. Oh, I just don't know. The thing is, I'll phone a friend rather. It's going to be Andy. I don't know whether he'll know it either. I don't think he'll know it either, to be honest. So what were the answers again? Lambs, limbs, Libras, and Labradors. I'm just going to scrap Labradors. Unless he's like giga trolling. There's no way. Because that's not mistaking. Yeah, exactly. That's not mistaking. That's just being like proper brain dead if you say Labradors. There's no reason like, oh, you think Mikel Arteta weighs 70 dogs? No, there's just no way. No way. Absolutely no way. Oh, but why would you say lambs? Libra. I'm torn between limbs and Libra, right? Because Libra is something at the forefront of people's minds, like it's like, oh, you see LB and like I can totally see someone saying, oh, Libra, but obviously doesn't make any sense still, but neither do any of the rest. So, but
none of them make sense,
lambs is just unless he works on a farm. Why on earth would you say lambs? Like no one's thinking about lambs when recording a Team of the Season Arteta video, surely. Maybe he was born in, I don't know what month Libras are born in, those months that Libras are born in, and that's the only thing he could think of. Oh, I just don't think Andy's going to know this. Like, I really don't want to waste my phone a friend. I'd like to use it on something that I'm sure he'd know. But
are you sure you know this?
Well, exactly, I don't know it, so if I say it and it's wrong, then I should have asked him. Big rip. What's the next? So we're on 5 at the moment, 5,000, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And when's the next safe spot?
Then we go to 6, then we go to 12k, which is the safety.
Oh, so I need another 2 questions anyway. Oh God. When did Andy? Andy's been doing this for 7 years. He didn't even start doing FIFA until the year after. I just don't think he'll know the answer. I think it'll be such a waste to ask him, but I feel like I've got no choice. I've got no choice. I think I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to phone a friend. I'm gonna have to go ask Andy.
James has had to use his phone a friend, and we have got the one and only Capgun Tom back. Welcome back, Tom. Seems like we're doing this every video.
Yeah, exactly. It does seem like I might be the most popular person in the entire FIFA community. I am everyone's friend, apparently.
You are just filled with wisdom, mate. That's why.
Oh wait, so you're here for my brain, not for the friendship, not because we're mates.
Well, no. The friendship is how I learned that you're such a smart individual.
Go on, butter me up, and I won't give you the wrong answer. I promise.
Oh, mate, if you give me the wrong answer, I'm never doing team takedown again.
It's probably for your own benefit, mate.
Yeah,
You're losing a lot of coins recently.
I know. Oh, I know. Don't even remind me. All right. The question is, Tom, when Vikram did a player review on the FIFA 13 Team of the Season Arteta, what did he mistake the abbreviation for pounds as? A. Lambs, B. Limbs, C. Libras, or D. Labradors?
Okay, I know that there's a really famous like quote from Vikram,
Yeah.
and it's something about like someone having like 1,000 limbs or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can only
It must be
assume
right.
that's it. I don't remember the video, but I
Okay.
know the meme. That's
Okay.
all I can say. So limbs was in my head as soon as you said Vikram.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I bet it's something to do with the limbs.
Okay,
And
that's
then you
good.
said it's one
That's
of the
good.
options.
That's good enough
But-
for me.
And what's the question for? Because I can just like kind of work out how trolly this question is. Because if it's like really early on-
5,000. 5,000.
Okay, so it's kind of like middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Pingy does have a bit of sick sense of humour, and he does write all the questions, doesn't he? So it probably is that.
That's the one I initially thought. Like I've not seen the video or the meme. I don't know who Vikram is, but from just trying to like think what the most reasonable thing to say would be, that's what I came up with. So the fact that you've agreed with me and that like you thought of it before the answer even said, like that, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Is that actually what you mistook it for, Luke? Pounds?
Is that the final answer, James?
Yeah.
So almost got him. I so almost got him.
Yes, mate. Limbs. B limbs.
And that is the correct answer. You
thank
do
God.
have
Thank
four.
God.
Was it 4 or 5,000 people?
It was. I think it was 12, 100, something like that. 100,000.
You've got more. You got more
Yeah,
FIFA points now than you had earlier. Well played.
Hell yeah.
I think he's removed the video. I was trying to look for reason.
Really?
I knew it was limbs, but yeah, it was like 141 limbs instead of 141 pounds.
I'm kind of, I'm glad obviously that I got confirmation, but I'm also kind of mad because I was pretty sure it was limbs. But it's just one of those, like, I can't risk it.
You better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Cheers then, Tom.
That's just-
Appreciate it.
All right. Cheers. Catch you later.
Question number 11 is for 6,000 FIFA points. You're one away from the 12k, so it's a very interesting area this is, because you can either take the money or you can gamble and potentially get the 12k.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is the lowest rated inform on any FIFA Ultimate Team? Is it A. Akinfenwa, B. Capradossi, or C. Wallison, or D. Mura? Is it Mura? You know, the Japanese 52-year-old.
I do know the Japanese 52-year-old fella. I don't know the answer to this question.
Oh dear.
The lowest rated on any FIFA Ultimate Team. It can't be Akinfenwa then, because he's actually not low rated. My initial thought was Capradossi. I'm pretty sure he did get an inform because I think there was just memes about, because there's a lot of memes in Squad Builder showing about Capradossi.
Yeah, when I was saying the question, I was trying to not say Capradossi and say Capradossi, and it was so
Yeah.
difficult. I was like, don't say crap.
So I'm pretty sure
did.
he does have an inform, because I remember that being funny when it happened, because it was such a meme. Mura, I have no idea if he's ever had an inform. I've only ever heard of him this year, to be honest, with him being like the oldest player to ever exist, and having a bloody contract extension of all things as well. I just don't know, man. It's Akinfenwa, Mura, Akinfenwa, and then Capradossi. Who was the third one?
Wallison, the Brazilian striker.
Wallison. I'm pretty sure he was a silver player. Oh no, man! I think it was Capradossi. I really do. I'm such a gambler though. There's no way I'm not gambling this, surely. Because if I had no idea, right, I'd just take the money and leave. But like I think it is him.
But was Capradossi a silver?
Nah, he was a bronze. He's definitely.
What rating was the inform?
Don't know, mate.
That's what you got to think of.
But if he's a bronze, then it's going to be a lower rating than the others, isn't it? Because that's the whole point of upgrades.
I'm going to give you a bit of information, James, that I wouldn't usually give, but because your lack of FIFA longevity,
Right.
This card was almost like a record breaker. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh,
but
no.
that's even, I don't know. It might that's kind of helped you and not helped you at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
No. But let's say
all you've done is remind me of Akinfenwa's, what was it, Player of the Month? Hero card? Something stupid. I think it was a Hero Objectives card.
You got a rule breaker this year.
Aye.
But the card got downgraded to be an inform. This is a very old a lot of people might not know this.
It got downgraded to be an inform. What?
Because of the reason of the inform. It was such a. I don't think they could even do it anymore because of licensing. But I don't know. I think I've given you enough clues.
Yeah, no.
Any more than
Andy's trying to call me. 1 second.
Bit late now.
I know.
Do you want to ask him on this question?
Hello? A bit late, lad. Yeah, I had other mates. Captain Tom was my mate. Do you know the answer to this question, though? I'll ask you this one instead. The question is, which of these players is the lowest rated inform on any Ultimate Team ever? A. Akinfenwa, B. Wallison, C. Capradossi, or D. Mura? Well, I mean, you've told me the answer now, and it was, I've already used my phone a friend, so just a free answer, really, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, you're a little cheat.
He said Wallison, by the way. You what?
I was very confident about Gazelle, but how many FIFA points is that for?
6,000.
You've used all your lifelines already. Are you fit?
Mate, you didn't even get through. You cheated and carried on. Hello? You got to call me Vic. You bailed and then cheated and carried on. You didn't actually get to the end. But the fact you said that he was a goalkeeper, and I'm pretty sure Luke said he was a striker, doesn't fill me with confidence.
No, but he was a striker and he got an inform in goal and he got downgraded to become the inform.
Oh.
He was on like FIFA 12 or something like that, and he went mental. He was like a silver striker or something, and they gave him like a bronze inform that was like 54 rated or something as a goalie.
I think it was 44 rated. Not
Apparently
48
it was 44
maybe
or 48. Interesting.
Around there.
I mean, I don't know what do I do now, because I didn't expect him to just tell me the answer so confidently, and now I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, it's Pingu's money, not mine, so I'd just go with it.
Yeah, B. Wallison.
Well, it was C. Wallison, so you can't.
Oh, rats! Apparently it was
Was it
C.
right?
Apparently it was C. Wallison.
Oh. Wait, can Pingu not hear me? Have you not got...
No,
I've
he
got
can hear you, but
that
I've got my headphones on, obviously.
Did I get it?
Yeah, is it Wallison?
Do you know what, James? Just because it's you, and you're a doctor, I'm going to give you the right answer.
Hell yeah!
So
A
6,000.
free answer for the NHS. You love
For
to see it.
for those years of training at the university.
Oh my god, it was a lot of years.
That is.
It was a lot of years. No, I appreciate that. Oh, cheers, Andy. Apparently, I was allowed
Cheers, Andy.
You little
Hey! Takes one to know one. Oh, cheers, mate.
I just beat Katie at Blockers.
I'll catch you later, mate. Cheers, dude.
See ya.
A point for
I
the
won't give that
NHS.
to many people. I won't give that to many people, James.
I love that. You love to hear
I'll
it.
give you that.
Finally, me being a doctor is worth something.
Question 12 is for 12,000 FIFA points. You get this one correct, you're guaranteed 12,000. Which of the following players have appeared most recently on FIFA before becoming an icon? Is it A. Eto'o, B. Lahm, C. Czech, or D. Pirlo?
It's a good question, that. I'm pretty sure it's Lahm. Oh no, wait a minute. It's most recently. Because Peter Cech and Peter Lahm are both new. I'm pretty sure Peter Lahm retired after the World...
Peter Lahm.
Philip Lahm, even. Philip Lahm. I'm pretty sure he retired after the World Cup. But Peter Cech has been playing much more recently. Because he played for Arsenal, didn't he? And I'm pretty sure he played after. It's not Eto'o, I know that for sure. I don't think it's Pirlo either. I think it's either Philip Lahm or Petr Cech. I have to remember when they did the end of the eras, and I'm pretty sure end of the era Lahm came first, and then Petr Cech had his last year. Just trying to remember. I'm pretty sure end of the era Cech was last year, and Philip Lahm was the one before that. Oh, rats. Just trying to remember when Petr Cech played his last game for like Arsenal. I think it was only a couple of years ago, maybe. When was the last World Cup? Because I know Philip Lahm retired not the last one, the one before that even, because he retired from World Cup football and then retired from club football not long after, if not at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's
Every 4 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Oh god, I think it's Petr Cech. I'm gonna say Petr Cech.
Final answer.
Oh yes.
You could have took the 6k, James.
Yeah.
That was also an option.
I know, but it's such a big jump up, isn't it, from 6 to 12?
It's double. That's quick maths.
It's almost double, yeah. If anything, it is double. Ugh.
Pirlo did play in the MLS.
I know he
for a number of
did. I
years,
did
didn't
think
he?
about that, but I'm pretty sure he was out like 3 or 4 years ago. Because he's been managing Juventus for at least 2 years.
Looks like you've checked up on your knowledge because you do have the correct answer. It is Petr Cech. Well done.
Thank God. His end
do
of the
have
era
12K.
card saved me, honestly. Like I
Saved
just
you.
remembered it last. I think it was last year. Him having his end of era, or maybe it was the year before. Regardless, I got it right. Who cares?
Question number 13 is for 25,000 FIFA points. You know, if you got this correct, James, Capcom Tom might be a bit... Because he's currently at that top spot with 25k.
Okay.
And he helped you get there.
He did, and so did Andy.
And-
to be fair.
And Andy, so...
It's a little bit, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, if that's not worth a subscribe as well, if you're new around, definitely subscribe. And what a
Yeah,
because
like-
it's not like Luke is putting his own money on the line. It's not like I have to pay for it. He's being generous and giving me the extra points so you guys can get even more FIFA points. So, drop a sub, a hot
Yeah,
sub.
because... do you know, James, 90% of people that watch these videos aren't subbed.
Really?
That is pure pain, that is.
Change that. Let's get that down by like a good 5-10% just in this video.
50%, 50%.
50%'s a lot, mate. I don't know about.
On FIFA 18, Emerson changed nationality to Italian, but what nation did he represent before? Was it A, Argentina, B, Brazil, C, Portugal, or D, Spain?
I'm pretty sure it's Brazil. When you said Emerson, I thought of a. It's like a Brazilian name, isn't it? Like it's Edison, but with an M instead of a D, and he's Brazilian, so.
I went with that logic on a previous episode with Mario Lemina. Sounds like David Alaba, so I thought. They
Sorry,
were both
no,
Austrian.
wait. Say that again. Did you say Mario Lemina sounds like David Alaba?
Well, they both ended in an A, so that, you know,
Brilliant.
near enough.
Brilliant. This is not anything like. What? Isn't Lemina the Gabonese guy?
Yep, and he was French before.
Yeah, I mean that's because they speak French actually over there, you know, in Gabon. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's Brazil still. That's the one I was going to say before you said any of the nations out loud. I don't think it's Spain. I think it's Brazil. I'm safe anyway, aren't I?
You are safe.
Oh, be Brazil,
This is
mate.
a free hit.
Be Brazil. Easy peasy.
And that is the correct answer. You do have 25,000 FIFA points. Well done, James.
Amazing.
There might be some inquests from Captain Tom about how you got to this point, because I don't know.
Just cut out the whole conversation with me and Andy and just cut to me saying,
Wallison.
B. Wallison.
It was C. Wallison anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Question number 14 is for 50,000 FIFA points. I think we've only got to this question once with Pieface, and he did technically bottle it, so a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Can you get there first, James? Which of the following Italians have not had a silver card on any Ultimate Team?
Oh, Jesus.
Is it A. Balotelli, B. El Shaarawy, C. Immobile, or D. Verratti? You've not played FIFA long, have you, James?
No, I
You've
haven't
not-
played it
you've
long
not
enough
gone
to know
through
the
the
answer to
years.
this question, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure... Who's the second one you said?
El Shaarawy.
I'm pretty sure El Shaarawy did have a silver card. He's close to a silver now, to be honest. I'm pretty sure he did have a silver card, because he was one of those, like, god tier silver cards, I think. Like FIFA 12 style, like he was just pace, 5-star skills, I think he was, and he was just absolutely insane. Balotelli as well, I can also definitely see having a silver card. But Verratti and Immobile... It's difficult, right? Because the question either means one of these players went from bronze straight to gold, or that they came onto the scene so fast that they never were in silver, they just went straight to a gold card.
That is the question, quite literally.
Is that even feasible for any of these players to go? Because Immobile is relatively old. He's very high rated now. He's been playing very well, but I feel like he's been in the Serie A his whole life, basically, or his whole career rather.
He did play for Dortmund and Sevilla.
So he was not in the Serie A for his whole career.
Do you remember him at Dortmund?
I do actually remember him at Dortmund now that you mention it. Oh, rats.
I love it when people do things like that. They're like, oh yeah, it's 100%, and then pull them out.
The problem is, I really want to go for it. I do love gambling. But it's literally a 1 in... I mean, that's that... If anything,
It's a 1 in 4
that's
chance,
a positive. At worst, it's a 1 in 4. Which isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's better than the chance of packing a team in the end. I did got 2 of those, so...
What's your inkling, James? What are you thinking of?
My inkling is perhaps Verratti. I feel like he is a very young, or relatively young, very good player. Whereas like Immobile is old and has had a long career, he would have had time to go from, for example, bronze or from silver up into gold and then play up and go up higher. Balotelli is garbage, so he could easily have been a silver player before. And who's the other one? I've forgotten him again.
Verratti, El Shaarawy.
El Shaarawy. And El Shaarawy, I'm pretty certain, was an overpowered silver card back in the day. Like, I'm pretty certain of it. Back when, like, silver cards cost millions of coins because pace was the only thing that mattered, and he was also 5-star skills, and he was just insane. Oh, no. My inkling is Verratti. And I've kind of backed myself into a corner here. Worst case scenario. And also, I feel bad because obviously you've given me a free point to get to here anyway.
That was your doctor point.
Yeah, exactly.
Doctor life.
Exactly. A free doctor life. I feel bad going like, oh, I'm going to peace out and take the extra point rather than going just go hard and go for the top. I'm going to say Verratti. D. Verratti.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Nobody's got the 50,000 question before, correct, James?
Yeah.
Is today that day?
I don't know.
Well, it's not, because it's Balotelli. He's the correct answer.
Oh, you're kidding.
Balotelli's always been a gold. You were like, no, Balotelli's terrible.
Oh, he's garbage, man.
He's always-
Balotelli's so bad. You're kidding me.
Yeah, but
He's always
got that
been a
aura.
gold.
He's got that aura of being gold.
Oh.
yeah, we do carry on with the quiz anyway, James. We've got one more question.
Yep.
Let's see if you do know the 100,000 FIFA point question. We will giving away 12k away, so that, you know, there's not many people that's actually got past that 12k barrier. And
Well,
I think I give you a little lift there,
Little
just
nudge
to just to give you a
very
little
true.
bit. I think the people want more FIFA points anyway. We've got a future star promo coming.
That's true. Very
know.
true.
Here is your question
Yeah.
for 100,000 FIFA points. Which of the following FIFA 18 Path to Glory Spring Edition card is the highest rated? Is it A. Sterling, B. Isco, C. Dembele, or D. Willian?
Can't remember the Path to Glory promo at all.
Do you know what, James? Neither did I until I saw it.
Isn't that
I was
just, is that
"What
just
is
like
that?"
the road to the final, but from back then?
It's the Russia, I think. I don't know. It was like a one to watch, but for the World Cup.
Oh, was it for the World
think.
Cup? Oh.
Something like that. I don't quite understand why
Oh,
there's a spring.
surely
and
it must be Raheem Sterling then, because we got so far in the world. Oh, but actually France won, didn't they?
You were so confident.
But
and then you
Dembele
went, "Oh, yeah."
started at a lower rating. Was it Usman Dembele?
Yeah, the Usman.
Yeah, so he would have started at a lower rating than Raheem Sterling, I think, in FIFA 18. Actually, I don't know, because Raheem Sterling wasn't as high rated as he is now.
It's a free hit, James. You can
Yeah,
go
so was it
whatever you
Sterling,
want.
Dembele, and who were the other two? Just so I'm not being proper.
Isco and Willian.
Isco and Willian. Neither of those two, because they had terrible World Cups. I think it's either Dembele or...
I'm not going to lie. It might not be a World Cup. I don't know.
I'll go with them.
Remember.
We'll assume it's a World Cup because I don't know and you're not sure, so I'm going to say Usman Dembele because they actually won. So I'm assuming they gave him a big boost in the end.
And that is the incorrect answer. It was actually Isco. Isco was 97 rated. I don't even remember this promo. I don't even
What
remember
is it?
this card.
Wait, I want to Google it. What is this?
Yeah.
I do not
I don't
remember
even
this at all. FIFA 18 Path to Glory. I remember the look of these cards, actually, now that I see them. No idea
Yeah.
what they're for. No idea
Joe, I've
what
got
they're
one,
for.
I think.
So Isco started as an 87 and then got up to a 97.
You know Ryan Bertrand was also in that team.
I didn't until I've just seen him now. I didn't realise they played Gundogan in
I don't-
goal as well.
Can anyone explain what that promo was? Because neither me or James can remember at all
Yeah,
what it was
that?
about.
What
I
was
think
that
it was
for?
like a World Cup one to watch style, but Spain didn't do that well.
No, how
pretty
did he
sure.
get a 97 rated?
So I don't quite, yeah. But I thought it was a good 100,000 question. I don't think many people get this correct in the premieres that we do at 9 p.m. every Sunday. We do a nice live stream of the video just so you can play along.
I've just got I found the news article. Apparently the players' stats increase depending on any team of the week, man of the match, hero, record breaker, or European team of the tournament updates. So they're basically kind of the equivalent of headliners almost,
Yeah.
as opposed to...
But how did you get a 97?
He must have got a bunch of informs.
Right, so today we will be giving away 12,000 FIFA points thanks to James. Obviously, we've not really had a good hit for a while. It's been a couple of videos now where people have dropped down to 1,000, so I thought I'd give James that extra lifeline and get him up to the 12k.
I mean, considering that, I'm happy to go halves on it while we do the giveaway because it was a little bit of a helper hand to get up to the top. But yeah, I'm absolutely happy to go halves on it for the NHS. Kappa.
Fair play, James. Fair play. Yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure you give James a sub, of course. He does brilliant videos all around. And yeah, he's one of the better people in the community for sure. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Drop a like if you did, and see you soon. Bye.